Hi, I'm Brenda.
And I'm Mac,
Welcome to Girl Logic.
where if it makes sense to us,
It just makes sense.
Wow, I sound nasally.
Now, this is another episode where Mac's voice is different.
Different. This in a worse way, I feel like. Deeper and boogerier.
Congested. I do remember the last voice change you had lasted like a month.
Weeks. Yeah. I think over a month. I think I was at 6 weeks of just a different voice. It changed. It like got better. But yeah, so I've been sick for a couple days now. All my kids, it's flu season, so all my kids have something. But like 2 days ago, I was talking to my kids and you could hear it start to go again. And one of my kids goes, "Miss, your voice is getting spooky again." And I was
Spooky?
like, yeah, because they learn words that I use. Like they're taking my vocabulary. So I was like, I know I sound spooky today, guys. We're going to get through it. But I didn't know like they listen that much and they just absorb everything. But he was like, "Your voice is getting kind of spooky again."
That's so
Like,
cute.
oh. I was like, "Yes, so don't make me use it a lot, please."
Be good, please.
Yeah. So I think this one will go a lot quicker. I feel better, faster.
That's good.
And
yeah.
It's different than the beginning of the year because the beginning of the year, like, they're just all over the place. Like, you have no.
Yeah.
Have you watched? I'm already all over the place. Have you watched Leo on Netflix? It's a movie about a classroom iguana.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I mean to watch it, though, because my brother's name is Leo.
There's a scene where the iguana lives in, like, a third grade classroom, but there's the kindergartners in the school, and there's a scene they're all just like, they just run around. They're like little yippy dogs. And that's how the beginning of the year in kindergarten is. So my voice, I had to use a lot more in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't have to use it as much. So I think I'll be able to keep it this time.
Plus, I think you were still kind of getting used to like having to use it that much after summer break. It's like, and bang.
Projecting.
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
Have to do at home.
That is nice.
Yes. Yeah, so... Oh my gosh.
It's been a while. I think it has been a full month.
I feel like we say that every time now.
We do.
But it has been because...
At least we sometimes see each other between things. Yeah. Like between takes.
We see each other more than we record, but...
Right. But this time I think we haven't seen each other since we last recorded.
True.
Yeah.
It's been busy. October.
It's been a busy month. I can't believe October's almost over.
Right.
Got like a week left. It flew by. And then I can't believe it's almost November, but...
I know.
How was your
birthday?
I had a birthday.
How was your birthday?
It was great. That's why it was so chaotic this month because I kicked off the month going to South Carolina to visit my family. Was there for the weekend. And then the next weekend, which was my birthday weekend, I went to New York City, watched Wicked, the musical on Broadway.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous.
Which was so cool because I've never seen Wicked. I don't even know how it ends. The only experience I've had was Wicked the movie, and that's just part one.
Right.
So part one of the musical, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, blah. But part two, I was like, I have no idea what to expect. Like, I have no idea how this ends. So that was cool, and now I'm ready for Wicked part two in theaters.
Soon.
Yeah, soon. And then the following weekend, I went back to New York City again with my friends from like elementary school and my college roommate. Okay. So we went back to New York City. And I was sick at the beginning of the month. So
goodness.
It was great. It was a lot of fun, but I'm really tired now. And I came back to work this past week and it was just like extremely busy. So I was like, dang, this month is hectic.
Yeah. October was crazy. Funny thing about Wicked, I have never seen the musical, and I also don't know what happens in the second half. I only know the movie.
Yeah.
So Brenda and I actually are going together on the premiere night of part two. But it'll be fun to watch that.
I was kind of surprised.
Yeah. I kind of know a little bit because, like, obviously whenever something comes out and it's big, like, people post about it all over the internet. And then there was the haters of the people who only have watched the movie. The loyal Broadway people who are like, you guys, this story has existed forever, and you're just like, it's like the Taylor Swift, like, speculating on what's going to happen. Like, we know what's going to happen. It's a whole musical that's existed.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you know what? Don't ruin it for us who are just getting
Exactly.
into it,
well, I didn't realize it was actually based on a book.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that until that week because I forget how it came up, but, I was reading reviews between the movie versus the play because The movie part 1 is almost 3 hours long.
Yeah. It's
And the whole
really
Broadway
long.
show is 3 hours long. So I was looking at reviews of what's the difference between the two. And then that's where I realized they're like, well, they actually took a lot more detail from the book in the movie and like really expanded, and you could really see more dynamics between the relationships and all that versus the Broadway show. I was like, interesting, there's a book. And the book is supposed to be this whole commentary on how governments or people in control can spin things, which we know from part 1. They're like, no one mourns for the wicked. The Wicked Witch of the West is dead. Yay.
Right. And even the animals talking being a bad thing.
Yeah. And Glinda's like, yeah, yay, yay. But then you hear her whole story and she was friends with her. And it's like,
Yeah.
you don't know the full truth all the time.
Right.
So I don't know. I might read the book if I have some time just to see what else is in there. But it did leave me wanting to watch Wizard of Oz again because I completely forget what happens in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. That's what Anthony was saying. He's like, he keeps like baiting me into like, we're going to watch Wicked. He's like, I've never seen it. Like, I feel like I should watch it. I feel like we should watch them all in order. And I'm like, yes. Like, whenever you're ready, I'm going to watch it with you. And even yesterday, he was like, we should maybe watch Wicked. And I was like, okay. And he was like, oh, but it's like 3 hours. And I was like,
It is a long one.
it's Friday night. We have nothing to do. We could watch this, but we did not.
No, you didn't watch it?
No, but I'm kind of glad because we're going to watch it again tonight. And, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Chuck did like the movie. It's tough to go movie to Broadway, I will say, though.
Really?
Just because the movie was so well done.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was high, but
It was so good.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the special effects, the makeup, like, all of it is so well done. Because they can do multiple takes, the editing, the special effects,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera. So from that to go to the Broadway show, it is a little bit of like, oh, this is cool. Like, it was still great. But
Yeah.
obviously, you really appreciate the special effects that can go into a movie now. So,
True. And for your birthday, I saw a picture of you and Chuck at dinner. Well, picture Chuck took of you at dinner. One, you looked beautiful.
oh, thank you.
Two, it reminded me of our game we played on our phones when we
Yes,
shoot each other,
yes.
like manifesting. The date one.
Yeah.
It looked so much like that. I was like, wow, Brenda. Quick. You manifested that really
I've
fast.
been working hard. No, it was awesome. I remember, I think it was around the time we did that episode. I was like, you know what? I'm going to find a dress for our dinner date.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we're going to New York. It'd be so
You
cool to
looked
dress
great.
up.
Like, truly.
I really like that
responded to
dress.
the story. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, it was a surprise dinner location. And it was actually this restaurant in Brooklyn,
Okay.
which I had never been to before. I feel like my New York experience is always Broadway. And that's
Times
it.
Square,
Yeah.
Central Park. Yeah.
So we went to Brooklyn and it was on the river, which is really cute. And what else? Oh, we went to a bar after. It was called Bemelman's Bar, which I found via TikTok.
Okay.
I love TikTok. You can find anything on there. And it was really cool inside. It was like, it's a very famous bar. Like the paintings are from the person who did Madeline, or I forget how you say that, cartoon. And we had to wait in line for 45-ish minutes.
Okay.
And I knew that going into it because TikTok, everybody was like, yeah, it's cool. We have to wait an hour.
Right.
So I was ready. I'm thinking back to my Penn State days. I'm like, I'm ready to stand outside in the cold for an hour in heels. And luckily it was an indoor line. That was really nice.
Okay. Yeah.
But we were like, dang, a whole line. Like, and we were dressed up really nicely because we had just come from dinner. And Chuck was like, it feels wrong to be dressed this nice, but still feel like a peasant, just
peon.
waiting
Yeah.
in line. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you can't do reservations. Although they did ask us when we got there, they're like, are you staying at the hotel? Because it's a hotel bar.
Yeah.
We're like, no. And they're like, okay, here's the line. So I'm assuming if you stay at the hotel,
it's more
it's
like priority.
easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were in line and I was like, I wonder how much it costs to stay at this hotel. And, Google.
Yeah.
It was $1,600 a night.
Oh my God.
I was
Yeah, you better
shocked.
get priority seating. At the bar.
Shocked. Yeah, we were both like, okay, yes, if you're staying here, you should definitely.
Yeah. Holy
I was-
moly.
Ag- I love New York, but that reminded me of how much wealth is in New York.
Yeah. Well, any like big city, That's where you see the biggest, what is it, like, divide in socioeconomic status. Like, it's just, ugh.
So, yes, you see the divide among people. And what's really funny is that before we had any idea about the cost of this place, because I had only seen it on TikTok, and on TikTok, it's like places to go out after dinner. So I have really no context other than people like this, and
Right.
this video has tens of thousands of likes in it. So I guess it's a little bit validated. So before I Googled the price, Chuck was like, maybe I'll try to bribe the guy. He wasn't a bouncer, but bouncer for lack of word.
The host.
Yeah, like the manager of the. She's like, maybe I'll try bribing him, and I was like, I don't know. He's like, yeah, I'll be like, hey, I have $40, and I was like, I don't know. And then we found out how much it cost, and he's like, thank God I didn't say anything. That would have been an insult.
Keep your pennies.
Exactly.
You poor man. Yeah, that's so funny.
Here.
My family used to do like a girls' trip to New York City.
That's fun.
Trip, aunts and cousins, and it was a big thing. And my one aunt who's passed now, like she would coordinate it because she was big on like spending family time. So she would use like points for the hotels, and like she did a lot of stuff. Like we would have like a limo, we'd go to Broadway.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. And I remember one time we went to place for breakfast, Serendipity is what it's called. It's famous because of a movie, but I've never watched the movie, so I can't give you the context. But
do you know the movie name?
Serendipity.
Oh, it's called Serendipity from the movie Serendipity.
I think so, yes. I could be completely wrong, but I'm almost positive that's what it was. It was so many years ago. But, and now, obviously, there's inflation and stuff to account for here, but I vividly remember her bribing the guy to get us in, because we were a group of like 9, 10 people waiting in a line. Like, one, that's hard to fit in a restaurant as is casually, but also then in a line, same situation as you. And I remember her, I don't know how much, but now I'm so curious, like, how much was enough to buy our table? Because we got it.
So she was successful. Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, I think it had to be more than $40, but like the value of that then being
was
even
more than what it is now.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's interesting. Something about New York is like so intoxicating. I feel like the thought of going to New York sounds really annoying because of the traffic and parking, but once you're in and settled in, I don't know why. Every time I go, I'm like, this is cool. I feel cool right now. Like, I do kind of feel on top of the world.
Yeah.
But after 2 days, I'm like, it's time to go. It's time to go home.
I could see that. I feel like that more with Chicago after having gone there. I don't know. I'm not a big city person. I love a variety, right? So I like to go to a city, and I don't like to drive through it. Then I don't enjoy
hate driving.
It. Well, when we're walking like through it and like finding cool spots, like I love that. But I also like I'm a little hesitant of people on the sidewalk. Like, yes, there's a different variety of people you would run into in a city, and I'm a little unsettled being a woman. So I have a lot of fear in cities too. In Chicago, I feel like I didn't feel that as much as I do in a New York. Like there was.
Oh yeah, New York.
I don't think anybody asked me for anything. Like I struggle with this, right? When people are asking for change, because like I do want to help. And like one thing, thinking back to when I went to New York with my family as a kid, my aunt would always like, if we had leftovers, like offer them. I know that's kind of insulting, but if you're genuinely hungry, like,
yeah, it's food,
grateful.
Right?
I don't know,
and especially
like,
traveling,
some people,
you're just gonna toss it.
The people that work the corner and make money and actually like do it just to take money from people, that irritates me, because you're taking away from the people who need help, and then I don't know who needs help and who doesn't. So
exactly,
I trust no one,
exactly,
and I just get frustrated with the whole situation. I feel bad that I do, but
well, they ruin it for everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
I don't like the ones that stand on the side of the highway, though. That scares me. I feel like they're gonna get hit with a car.
That does scare me.
Like 4 lanes of traffic, and they're just standing in the middle.
Yeah, I don't.
There's gotta be a better spot.
I don't like it. Yeah, TikTok, the algorithm kept giving me more New York City things. So the other takeaway I got was they say that New Yorkers are very aware of their surroundings, which makes sense. Like there's so much going on, like you never know. However, you do not make eye contact, it said. And I was like, okay, that's hard for me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, where we are, it's such a like, you make eye contact with someone and you like smile or you say hi. It's like
Yeah.
you're walking down the street and you're like, hey, good morning. So to go to New York, I was like, okay, I have to look at everything, but don't make eye contact with anyone.
Yeah.
And it worked. Nobody approached me. Nothing weird happened. So it was good advice from that TikTok person.
That's probably my problem too. I look at everything.
I do too. I'm
And I
so
look
nosy.
at everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I
wish
will
I
say
did.
the eye contact is what does you in. Even here locally, I've made eye contact with some sketchy people, and I'm like, oh no, now they're looking and they're aware
Now
of
they
me,
know
and
I
now they're like
exist.
trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
at the same time, when I'm actively not trying to look at someone, like I still know you're right there. I'm looking this way, but I
Exactly.
still see you. You're blurry, but I see you.
exactly.
I feel you looking at me. And that's unsettling. I don't know what you're doing when you're looking at me because
Yeah,
you're
you
blurry.
can't see like
Like,
hands, for
yeah.
example, as much. You just see, yeah. So, but yeah, that's New York. New York this month.
Oh yeah, October. What else? Last weekend I had 2 weddings in one weekend. So Friday I took off of work. 9:30 went to the hair salon, got my hair cut just a little bit. We talked about it last one. I did get a cut. It was funny. I was listening to the last episode on my way here to just refresh. And I was like, by the time you're listening to this, I'll probably have my hair cut. And I did. I was like, let me go. And then she toned it to match my roots. So not a big difference. I'm still trying to work on how to style it. It's a little bit off right now. But haircut. Had a wedding that Friday night in Philly. Woke up. Drove to, oh my gosh, I have a story for you.
Woke
Okay.
up.
So the weddings on Friday and Saturday are 2 different friend groups, but there were myself and Anthony and then one other couple that were going to both. So the first night we got separate hotel rooms. We got smart the second night and said, let's split
Let's
one.
split one, yeah.
So we kind of did the weekend together in that sense, but we drove obviously separate. So we showed up as 2 and 2 in Philly. We did our own thing, kind of woke up. We were supposed to do, because both of the boys were in the wedding on Saturday. So they had to be there way earlier than we had to be there. It was a 4:00 wedding. But obviously when you're in the party, you have to get ready super early. So the boys were like, we're going to leave at 8 or 9. We'll get to Delaware, which was only 30 to 45 minutes away from where we were.
In
Which was
Philly.
awesome. Yeah.
That is really nice.
So the plan was boys get up and go. Girls take their time, get up, check out, find something to eat on the way, check in, get ready.
right.
You know,
Go
like
to a wedding.
perfect slow-paced day. Well, I love him to death, but Anthony hates cities with a burning passion, which is now probably also why I don't go to cities as much.
Right.
Does not like Philadelphia. Was getting nervous because there was a lot of protests going on. It was like the
No King's Day. Yeah,
protest.
yeah.
And people were like, roads are going to close. You're going to be in traffic. We're getting out at 5 a.m.
And Philly
Like,
is so
everybody
hard to
was
drive in.
panicking.
Like there aren't as many roads in and out of Philly, I feel like.
So he woke up and he's like, we have to get you guys out of this city. You can't be alone in this city.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, fine. So I get up. It's like, and I guess 9 a.m. is not that. I think we were out by 9. I don't know.
well, it's tough after a wedding.
Yeah.
Is what's
Regardless, I was expecting to be able to pack all my stuff up nicely because I just threw everything all over the room in a frenzy getting ready Friday night.
yeah.
Nope, had to throw it back in a suitcase in a frenzy. And we went, so we both drove in our couples to Delaware. Well, we get to the hotel, it's, I don't know, 9:30, 10 a.m. or whatever. They're like, you can't check in until 3. So the boys are like, okay, no problem. Take their stuff up to the groom's suite and get ready with the boys and drink and have and me and my friend, I didn't talk to her, so I'm trying not to use her name. We're just like, okay, what? Like,
What do we do
doing
for hours?
for 5-6 hours?
Yeah.
And the wedding's at 4. We can't check in till 3. So luckily they took our bags and put them in a closet.
That's nice.
And we're like, okay, we'll find
Now
something
what?
to do. So it was in Wilmington, Delaware. And have you ever been there?
No, I've never been.
It's probably great. I should have looked up some kind of tourist stuff before we went. I didn't think I was going to have that much time there. It was a Saturday, and there was nothing to do. Nothing. We looked up breakfast spots. We walked all over. everything was closed that we walked to.
Oh no.
Once again, I feel bad, but there was a lot of homeless, right? So it's just like two girls lost. We don't really have any
In a
of our
place you've never,
belongings.
have you been there before? Yeah, so a place
In a
you've
new
never been
spot.
before.
We're already annoyed because the boys woke us up and forced us to come here. Now we can't get into our room or do anything. And we're like in sweatsuits. We're not like in like clothes to
Not
be
ready
out
to
and
go
about.
out. Yeah.
It's getting hot. We dressed for the cold. I'm like, we're just a hot mess. We ended up finding a food court. I got a poke bowl and she got like a slice of pizza and we sat there for a little bit. And then we're like, all right, we're going to get brave. We're going to go into some stores or somewhere, wherever. We're going to ask some people that live here what's there to do. So we found this little tiny bookshop, like so tiny, gift shop, bookshop. And we asked the person at the desk, like, what is there to do around here? And this person goes, well, I'm part of the kickball league. Like, the only answer was I'm part of the kickball league. And we're like, okay, we're here for a wedding in a couple hours. Like, we're just looking to fill some time.
We're just here for a few hours. What can we do?
Where does the kickball league take you? Do you hang out with them elsewhere? Well, we go to one of the bars. Okay. Nothing, right? So this first one, we're like, okay. Really, like, boring. I can't even imitate the voice. Monotone. Not helpful. We're like, all right. After a while, we get frustrated. We're like, we're just going to go to the hotel bar. That's it.
Yeah, we're just going to hang around there.
Calling it a day. So we get to the hotel bar. We look at the menu. Every drink is like 15 to $20 a drink. Like, this is just like not our day. Not our day.
That's a lot.
We asked the bartender. We're like, what is there to do around here? We'll get one drink. Okay. Then we'll figure out something to do. He goes, well, I was going to move here and you just could. He's like, it's just like a really weird town. And so like, I actually don't even live here. And we're like, oh, okay. Once again, nothing like check out this place or go see this place or nothing.
You're talking to all the people who don't want to live there.
Here. Yeah. He was basically like, I don't live here because it stinks. And we're like, okay. Also, another boring, monotone person. Like, we cannot find a fun person in this whole town, city, whatever it is. And then, I forget. We just ended up sitting there talking to each other for a while. One of our friends Venmo'd us money because they felt bad for our situation. So we bought another drink. And then somebody came in and ordered a mocktail, and the bartender was, like, angry about it because he's like, there's no point in mocktails, blah, 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 blah. Like, we're like, what the hell? So I was Googling mocktails and telling him recipes to try to make, but he didn't have all the stuff because it wasn't a full bar. It was just like, that was the day. And then we were able to check in late to our room at like 1. Or early to our room at like 1. So we're like, thank God finally. Because it's been hours of like boring people and trudging around. It was miserable. I'm really going into this story. I'm so sorry.
No, it's great.
We checked in the room and then we're like, they had 2 white fluffy robes. We're like, oh, that's it. Let's shower. Let's put on some robes. Let's have the rest of the champagne we bought. Let's just relax. And then it was a great night for the rest of the night. Wedding. We got to the wedding. Food was awesome once again. Both days. Really, really good wedding food. Drinks were great. It was fun. It's a good time.
I'm glad it went uphill from there because I was like,
it was just like
a rough
when
day.
You get yourself in like, one, I was just annoyed to be woken up and rushed somewhere else and then dumped. Like, it just felt like I was dumped in the city. And I was like, jokingly, like, essentially, we are also homeless right now. Like,
just
we
trying
didn't have
to
a
find
vehicle,
a spot.
we didn't have anything.
They took the car.
We had the street.
Oh, I get that.
And, like, we could have gone to the closet or the hostess, whatever, and asked for our stuff. But, like,
what are you going to do? Open up your luggage in the middle of the hotel?
Do what? So we were joking, like, once we were at the bar, we're like, well, if we have enough drinks, we could just lay in front of the people at the counter on the lobby couch until they find a room for us. But we didn't. But yeah, both weddings were good, but it was busy. And I felt like I was getting a cold the next day. And I think it just went with I was go, 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 go. We've talked about it.
And the stress that it wasn't just the go-go, like the stress of the protest things and the uncertainty of
that.
I
have a lot of work stress right now, but like all of that built up to the weddings were over, and then it was like, okay, you have a cold now. Okay.
Right? Great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad the weddings were good.
Yeah.
In the end.
Both very beautiful. I do have to say, I'm taking notes for my wedding.
Nice.
The second one, now the bride will agree with me. I talked to her at her wedding. Her videographer made her cry 2 or 3 times the day of her wedding. And I won't go into a lot of detail, but one thing I noticed they did that I didn't like, and she didn't necessarily mention this part, but the ceremony, they were like, if this is her, they were up against
like really close
at the altar. It wasn't an altar, but up against them. And the reason you have nice cameras and nice quality stuff is so that you can be a little further back, so you're not seen.
So you could just zoom in on with your camera.
In my opinion, the job of a photographer videographer is to not be seen but to capture the day. They were seen. There were 4 men standing in front of the bride and groom. Family could not see. They stood blatantly in front of mother of the groom, holding their cameras. Like, I don't think my photographer is going to be like that in June, but I almost want to have a conversation beforehand just to avoid that, because you feel bad. Like, obviously they want to capture their day. You don't want to ruin that because they'll have this forever versus, you know, family being able to see it. But at the same time, like, there's got to be a balance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice that you can go to multiple weddings and kind of actually see what you want, what you don't want. Because how else are you going to know to think of these things, you know?
And, like, I'm on the side of TikTok that's, like, the bridal side. So, like, I see all the brides, like, picking things out and getting ready. But for the groom, like, Anthony saw at both weddings, they provided flip-flops for, like, the guests, which is such a nice, classy move. Like, because obviously people are going to take off their shoes. How nice to give them a shoe to put on.
Yeah, instead of being barefoot.
Also expensive, arguably, like, to spend money on a lot of different things like that, but really thoughtful. And that was something he was like, I never would have thought to do that. And, like, in my head, I was like, I already thought about it. I didn't know we were going to ball out, you know? Like, I've already been told to not spend a lot of money, so that's an excess item in my...
Right.
On
your list.
And, like, the props for the dance floor. And, like, I know those are things to get people dancing, but, like, if there's something I'm saving money cutting, it's that stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just funny that he's like, oh, well, they both had this and they both had this. Like, this is so awesome. I was like, you never thought of that until today? Like, are you kidding me?
Right now.
It's crossed my mind a million times since then. And I thought you would never.
You wouldn't be wanting to do it.
So it's good for the guys to see what's normal, too, before their wedding. So they don't think that you're just, like, spending all their...
Yeah, on, like, silly things or whatever. Yeah. I love that.
Oh. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think anything else major happened in October.
There's one other thing.
Oh my gosh.
That I've been waiting to ask about.
We've been taking a while on random stuff. I got a dog.
Tell me everything.
Yeah, actually it's kind of spontaneous in my eyes. We've talked about one forever. The conversation always was we'll get it around the time we're going to have a child. Logic being we'll be stuck in the house anyway, realistically. Why not have this thing? But Anthony's always had one. I had a dog for a very short time growing up. I was like 5 or 6, and we just weren't ready for a dog. We just moved into a big house.
You were doing a ton of stuff to it.
Yeah. My parents had built
projects.
Yeah, they had built their house. We didn't have any grass. It was just all not ideal for starting with a dog, and so we ended up giving it to a different home, and he ended up living with her name was Angel. She ended up living at a convent with nuns. It was really fitting. She lived a really long, happy life.
I had a dog named Angel too.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's hilarious.
She went to a home that could really take care of her and was better for her. But long story short, I never had a dog really until now. So I'm on day. It was like Monday when we got her. So day 5 of being a dog mom.
Oh.
Yeah, but I love him. His name is Dallas. That was his name when we got him. So not a Dallas Cowboys situation.
Independent separate of that.
Yes, and he now has Eagles merch just to prove that he is a Philadelphia fan, not a Dallas fan, just to make that really clear. His name is Dallas. We're keeping it. It's on all the paperwork. We don't really I don't think I've ever changed a pet's name that's already been named. I don't know if he knew it all that well, but I don't want to confuse him. Also, if you're, introduced as this is so-and-so, then that's who they are. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
He is a mini golden doodle.
Oh.
He's like a little teddy bear. And he truly is like such a good dog. So good. He's learning a couple things yet. He had a couple accidents, 2 accidents in the house yesterday, which is new because he hasn't been doing that, which is really good for a puppy. But he's getting there. He walks. We're doing a lot of training, like
Nice.
walking with us on a leash, so not pulling, and sit and heel and come and blah, 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 blah. But he's so good. And he's a lazy bones. Like,
He's
he gets
lazy.
the zoomies, but if he's taking a nap on the couch or if he's sleeping in bed, he's not getting up. He sleeps through the whole night with us. We don't have to take him out. He is a bump on a log.
That's so cute.
But he's so sweet, and you're gonna meet him tonight.
I'm
so
so
gonna bring him.
excited. We'll insert a picture into this video so
yes,
everyone can see.
Fluffy, my fluffy little guy.
He is so fluffy. He's
He's-
such a sweetie, looks like.
I know. Yeah, he's awesome. It's funny, like, walking him and stuff, though, because I still feel like a bit of imposter syndrome, like, having a dog. People are like, oh, what kind of dog? Oh, I have a blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know what kind of dog that is. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I have to act like I know dogs. I'm still learning dogs. Dogs and I are
You're
still
new
getting
to the
acquainted.
dog world. It's funny you say that because I feel like you have cats.
Yeah.
So I always thought of you as more of a cat person anyway.
I've always had him.
Yeah. So I was like, you got a dog? Like, it
Yeah.
was a shock to me.
Well,
Because
and
you also
we
didn't
moved
tell
quick.
anybody, right?
Yeah. So we've always talked about it. We've never really done anything solid. And this is where it sounds kind of crazy. Sunday, we were out to lunch with 2 friends and we saw like puppies on Facebook. And we're like, oh, we should get one. Like jokingly. I always say we should get one when I see a cute animal.
Yes.
And Anthony was like, oh, yeah, I mean, get the phone number. And I was like, what?
Wait, what?
And like, we got the phone number didn't come to us till the next day, but by the next day he had already found Dallas, who he wanted, contacted the woman who had him, and planned to meet him. So that was Sunday. We talked about it. Monday at 5 was our appointment to meet Dallas.
No way.
And we're driving there, and I was like, anything you want to talk about, like, before we meet him? Like, what's the thought process? Or are we thinking we're gonna get him? Should we stop at Petco and get a leash? Like,
Get some essentials.
we don't have anything for a dog. Are we getting the dog? So he's like, we're gonna meet him, and so I don't know. It's gonna be casual. It was an hour drive to meet him. With it, like the last 20 minutes of the drive, he's like, can't wait to get our dog. And I was like, get our dog? Are we getting a dog? I feel a little bit out of the loop because I was at work all day Monday. Like, he just put it in our calendar, and I was like, okay, we're going.
Meet the dog.
Yeah, he put it in as meet the dog. No, we were moving with intent. I learned the last 20 minutes of the ride, we were getting
the dog.
Yeah, which, I mean, like I said, we've talked about it, so even though
It's not a new concept.
I'm not like,
Wait,
you
so are
pulled a
you
fast one on
saying
me, but-
are you saying Sunday you learned that there was this dog, and then Monday you
Sunday
picked it
we
up?
learned that there were puppies at another house. Monday we had a different dog, different breed from a different area we were going to meet because he wanted a mini golden doodle. But the other puppies were so cute that it just kickstarted this I want a puppy right now. So
Mia, go.
you can come up. Mia, come.
Go.
So yeah, so then Monday night we brought him home and we stopped at Petco on the way.
So it was like a 2-day thing, like the decision to getting a dog?
I arguably one day.
That's shocking.
So I knew as of Monday morning that we were gonna go meet him.
That's crazy.
So I was like, I want to tell people so bad because I'm terrible at secrets and surprises.
Right.
So good news, I told my whole kindergarten class because they're not going to tell anybody.
They can't.
They were equally as excited. It was exactly what I needed to spoil the secret for me to hold it in for everybody else.
Wait.
And then I texted you guys
Yes.
when we were picking him up. And I was like, can I bring my dog when we hang out on Saturday?
I saw that text and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, no way she has a dog. Like, oh, is she dog sitting a dog? Like, she's watching and bringing the dog? And then I was like, wait, what?
It was really fun to surprise everybody. I don't know if I'm capable of pulling another surprise off again. But yeah, we called my parents. We FaceTimed them from the car. And he was like sleeping in my arms. So I was like, I have to show you something. And then I just panned down and my mom goes, how did I know it was going to be an animal?
That's so cute.
Yeah, but he's the best. And I can't imagine not having him now, even though he's a handful.
Did you show a picture to your kindergarten?
Yes, they love him.
Oh.
Our Halloween
that's so
parade is
cute.
this Friday because we're recording in October, even though you're hearing this in November. and he's gonna come in a costume. They're great
Oh,
to
that's
meet
so
them.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, they're so excited for me. He looks like our school has a therapy dog.
Mm-hmm.
We have a therapy dog in every building, I think, actually, middle, high school, and elementary.
Wow, that's nice. That's
and
new.
I forget what kind of dog ours is in elementary school, but she's really tiny. I think she's I want to say a Cavapoo, but I could be completely wrong because that one, I just keep running into people who have Cavapoos right now. Her name is Maple. She's the sweetest pup.
That's
and,
a cute name.
And Dallas looks like Maple, so when I showed the kids, they're like, oh my God, you got
it's
a
gonna
Maple.
be a maple. Aw.
I was like, yeah. But, yeah, I love him. I'm so excited for everybody to meet him.
Me too.
I want to bring him everywhere, but it's hard. I was like, I don't know, Marv and Mia are with dogs, but maybe they can meet sometime.
Yeah, we can schedule a little play date.
Yeah.
Mia looks way too comfortable right now.
Yeah,
She's like leaning into it. She's like, this is my chair now. I'm so excited though.
Me too. It's gonna be fun, but there's also a layer of like difficulty to life now. Like I need to just wake up earlier as is to do everything. Because like today, I'm trying to get dressed and Anthony's trying to sit on the toilet, but we're scared because Dallas likes to pee on the kitchen mat specifically. So we don't want him to go in the kitchen without us right now.
Because he might pee on
So
them.
Ant's like, can you call him? I'm like, I'm trying to put my pants on. Like, there's just a lot of like juggling happening with the dog now.
Oh, gosh.
And last night it was on a work call and I was cooking dinner and the cat's feeder went off. We have 2 cats. The cat's feeder went off, so the cats ran to the feeder to eat. Well, then Dallas ran to the feeder because the cats ran to the feeder, and then Gino ran away because Dallas scared him, and then Dallas chased Gino because he thought they were playing. And then I have food on the stove, but I'm chasing the animals around because Jackson's gonna eat Gino's dinner if Gino doesn't eat his dinner right now because we have the electric feeder because the cats fight over food and can't control themselves, so it comes out into 2 bowls at the same time. Oh my God, it was chaos.
That's hilarious.
I literally said out loud, I was like, this is too much. Like, I said, Anthony, I'm never cooking dinner during animal dinner time again. That was just chaos. And then Jackson ended up eating Gino's dinner, so then I had to get Gino a private second dinner. It was just a whole thing.
Does Dallas eat okay?
He's learning. He's scared of the bowl right now.
Oh,
scared of the food bowl. So he'll eat out of your hand, he'll eat off the floor, but the bowl
still
is
not
scary.
the bowl. Speaking of boy dogs, I don't know if Dallas is like this. Marv, because they can pee in higher locations.
Oh,
Marv peed on all of the curtains and the couch.
Oh.
And it was the worst. We would just, be upstairs in the living room and we have curtains on the bay window. We just turn around, leg up. I'm like, because he can reach, like when Mia would have accidents, it'd be okay because it'd just be on the floor.
Yeah.
But Marv, you'd see pee on the curtain, on the couch. And I was like, no. So I hope Dallas is not like that.
That hasn't happened yet. I hope not. He's pretty submissive. I think he's learned very quickly who is alpha in our house. So he's more of a squat to pee, but like when we're out and he's marking, like he does lift. But I don't think he would. I hope he won't do it in the house. The biggest thing with him right now is my one plant in our living room, who I have grown. It's a monstera, who I've grown from this big to a giant, beautiful plant that the cats have never messed with. Dallas keeps eating the mulch out of the pot, and I'm like, this is gonna be the reason my plant dies. Is this dog? And this plant I have grown now for
so long.
We moved in our house in 2021. Since 2021, I have been like, this has been my baby because they're expensive plants. They're nice plants.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a little bit anal about this specific plant, but he'll learn.
Oh, if you ever get another dog, I am curious about the 2-dog effect where
no, I can't.
Your first dog is an angel, which is true. There's a little angel that made us want to get another dog. And this is the second dog.
Yeah, the wild child.
He is wild.
Too. People are always like, my first kid was so good.
Yeah.
My second kid is
it's so true. This Marv is so spunky and he's like, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's hilarious, but it's a lot.
Yeah. At the moment, I don't see us getting a second dog.
For now.
3 animals is too many animals.
Yeah, that's true.
I am at capacity. We always said we wouldn't outnumber ourselves, and now we've done it.
I feel that. Well, when we were dog sitting, Turbo, and we had 3 dogs, I felt the same way. I was like,
Yeah,
3 is too many. Like, at least with 2, like you said, you're not outnumbered. You pet one dog, I pet the other dog. You watch one dog, I watch the other one. But 3 is like, I will say I also felt guilty. I was like, oh, now I need to pet 2 dogs at once, and you pet the third.
I come home from work and I have a dog in my lap and 2 cats. I'm like, hi Gina, hi Jackson, hi hi Dad.
Yeah,
hi
to
Gina,
just
hi
spread
Dallas.
evenly.
I'm like an octopus. Like I didn't even unpack my bag yet, but I'm just petting all these animals. I'm like, I want you to know I love you all because I don't want you to get sad or mad or whatever.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm like a crazy dog person, so I'm happy that you've joined over now.
Yeah, a lot of people have responded that way. It's really funny. I think similar to you, no one's expected me
Yes.
to have a dog. I also think it's funny the dog we have because I don't pin Anthony to have a little floofy dog. I don't see him as a floofy dog person. I don't know what I see him as because I know he's not like a pit bull or
or like a German Shepherd,
That's
big
not
dog.
him. But like, I guess a lab, like something like
I could see
big
that,
and basic.
or like a golden retriever.
Yeah, he's like a little fluffy dog guy. And I think it's so funny.
It's so funny.
He's like,
well, it's like the
same rugged. He's a rugged guy.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like him, little fluffy dog walking with him.
And Dallas walks with like a little pep in his step. He like flap, 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 flap. And just with Anthony, who's like stern and stone.
Well, it's like
face.
that song where it's like that song where it's like I'm a big dog.
Yeah.
I do big dog things. And it's like the manly sounding,
and then the little,
and it's like and it's gonna be Han and Dallas.
I need to make a TikTok of them because it's so true. But yeah, he's a little guy. He's just a baby.
He's just a baby. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the other activity, if there's nothing else, go into our activity. Yeah. Okay. So right now, Love is Blind just finished.
Okay.
The weddings happened this week. The reunion is next week.
Got it.
But Mac has never watched any of it.
This season, yeah.
This season, season 9, Denver.
Okay.
So I thought it'd be funny to see Mac's guesses on who the couples are and if they get married or not. Okay. So I weeded out to the people who actually do get married, so you don't have to go through 30 people.
Thank God.
What we have is the cast of Love is Blind season 9, people who do make it past. Well, people who pair up.
Okay.
So we have the girls on one side and the boys on the other side. And Mac is going to guess who ends up together.
Okay.
So walk us through your thought process.
All right. I'm just trying to look at, here, the problem is I am playing the opposite game that they played. Like,
yes.
I am looking at their faces and their bodies, I guess.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, this person goes with this person. But I don't know their personality at all or even their voice. Which is
just looks.
This is so weird. We should
Can
do
you
this every
see?
season.
Side note, I love when people do Love is Blind. They'll put a curtain or like a drape over half of it. I would love to do that. And you take your own notes.
Yeah.
Can you read what it says above their little thingies? Okay, cool. So that gives you a little bit of insight into them.
Right. So
not much, but
Calabria. Her worst habit is falling in love with potential. Annie doesn't put up with a lot of issues. Megan, the key to my heart is anything that sparkles.
Her name for the season is Sparkle Meg.
Yeah.
Like she introduces herself as Sparkle Meg, and now the world knows her as Sparkle Meg.
She's an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Entrepreneur. Does it have to do with sparkles? Is she trying to sell her product this whole time? Okay. That would be the only acceptable way to call yourself Sparkling Bag or whatever. Casey, I'm excited to get to know someone for their soul. Okay. Good banter and big arms. Madison. Okay. Very blunt. Allie. Okay. Being a dad. Jordan. Truthfulness. Anton. Edmund. Rollerblading. Okay. Karaoke Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Nick says he's fast. He's a luxury watch dealer. Oh, God. Construction worker that falls in love quickly. But I think, all right. Luxury watch dealer,
Okay, so that's Nick.
Nick. I think appearance-wise, Casey's his dream girl. But I think he ends up with Sparkly Meg.
All right.
Wait, are you going to show me? Don't show me.
No, I'm not going to show you.
I'm going to
pair them. All right,
so okay.
You said Nick and Sparkle Meg.
Nick and Sparkle Meg.
All right, we'll move them.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, perfect. Let's see what else. I feel like if I'm going by their taglines, Casey and Jordan.
Casey
because
and
he's
Jordan.
a dad. He probably talks a lot about values then if he's pushing the whole dad thing. And Casey's apparently looking for someone for their soul. So, Casey Jordan.
Okay.
Karaoke Joe and excuse me. I feel like I'm gonna choke. Hold on, sorry. I want to say Allie because they seem like personality wise, but I think I'm gonna go with Madison.
Okay.
Because karaoke makes me think like he's like a jokester, and Madison said she's got good banter. So I'll tell you what I feel like how they're gonna work out after. Okay, so
yeah.
what's left? Annie, Edmund, Anton, Allie, Patrick, Calabria.
Yes.
I'm struggling here. Okay. I think.
I'm gonna move these over because I matched these already.
Okay.
Calabria. Right is matched. You've already matched them.
Okay. Edmund being rollerblading makes him sound so nerdy.
Yeah, it is a unique hobby.
I struggle to put any of these women with him because I don't put up with a lot of issues. Annie sounds like she's got attitude. And like a girl with attitude, I can't necessarily see with a rollerblading boyfriend. But I guess it's that, like, what is it called? Like, it's like the dogs. I don't know how to explain it.
It's like the dogs?
In a couple, there's like your scary dog and your
Oh, yes.
and your retriever, basically.
Yes,
And maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna leave them together. Edmund
Okay.
And Annie. And
So now you have, Anton, Patrick, Calabria, and Allie.
I think Allie and Patrick,
Okay.
because I feel like Calabria and Anton are gonna bond a lot more conversationally.
And why do you think that?
He said truthfulness is his greatest quality. She falls in love with potential. So she falls in love really easily. He's really honest. She probably likes that. Okay? Your face is telling me.
I'm just laughing. You're going to have to watch this season.
And then, unfortunately, Patrick and Allie end up together in this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Just by default.
Yeah.
Default. How are we saying?
If he has a soft heart and falls in love quickly, she might be like, oh, he's so soft and whatever. Do I think they're going to stay together? No. Allie, Patrick, not going to last.
Okay.
Edmund, Annie, not going to last. Anton, Calabria, maybe.
Okay.
Jordan, Casey, no. I think he's going to be hype when he sees her. Something's going to go wrong.
Okay.
Megan and Nick. That could go either way. It could end up like whatchamacallit. The cuties. What was that? Zanab and Cole.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I feel like it could be a terrible Zanab and Cole situation, or it could go really great because he's into the jewelry.
That is true. She likes sparkle and he's a luxury watch.
Entrepreneur, luxury. I don't know. That's aligning. Madison and Joe. I'm optimistic. But every time a man goes on this show and doesn't end up with the skinniest girl on the show, if they are a couple, unfortunately his pair gets the shaft because they say they don't care how you look and they care how you look.
That's fair.
So I think it's going to flop. I'm not optimistic for any of these girls. Pretty much.
Okay. Are you ready for the reveal?
Yes.
Okay. There's the reveal.
Annie, Nick. I didn't get any of them.
You got one.
Oh,
You got Joe and Madison.
oh.
So they do end up together.
Well, I could tell by their taglines. Okay.
They do
Wow,
match up
Casey and
taglines.
Patrick. Casey's gonna be disappointed.
So
Megan and
I-
Jordan, I could see them. Physically, I could see that being a couple. Nick and Annie, honestly, could see that being a couple. Edmund and Calabria, I could see that too. I just hate when, like, there's not a lot of minority, and then, like, I don't want to automatically, like, assume
I do
that
feel
people
like
end
that
up
kind of
together.
happens.
That
Yeah.
frustrates me a little bit. Although I know, like, there's a lot of things people relate on
Yeah.
when they have the same background, but I don't know. So I could see that working out. I could see Annie and Nick just physically, Jordan and Megan, Patrick and Casey. I can't really see. Allie and Anton, I can see. I can see that being something.
Okay.
And Joe, and like, I think this. If I was doing it solely by look, maybe this is where I would put it. Not for Casey and Patrick, but I don't know.
So you're saying yes to KB Edmund, Annie Nick. Did you say Megan and Jordan?
I don't think they're gonna last.
Okay. You said yes to Allie and Anton.
Well, I could just see that
See
being
them
a couple,
being a
but
couple.
being married.
Do you think any of them get married?
I don't know. Actually, Allie and Anton, she's very blunt and he's truthful.
It could be a good pair.
That could be. Maybe we're just so honest. Joe and Madison, my thoughts stay consistent. Patrick Casey, no. Megan Jordan, probably not. She seems like she's not mature enough if she's into just sparkles all the time. And he's a dad. I don't know. Annie and Nick, I don't know. I feel like they're both very bougie.
Okay.
So maybe as long as their bouginess goes in the same way, but if they both have different ideas of what is tasteful, then
It would clash.
I could see Calabria and Edmund. I feel like he's a little goofy, so that could go either way for a girl.
I can't see from here. How old are they? Calabria and Edmund?
Calabria's 29. Actually, they're both 29.
Oh, okay.
What I was going to say about Love is Blind is I like the ages of these people a lot more than I
Oh,
like
100%.
The
Yeah.
Bachelor or anything else.
Or like Love Island.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are 20?
Right.
I will say this cast, if I remember correctly, I think the age range was 27 to 41 or something like that.
Okay.
And people were happy about that because that's a much more age appropriate time to get
especially
married.
for a wedding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. That's Mac's take on
Now I gotta watch
Love is
because I
Blind
need to
season
know
9.
if I'm correct.
You are correct about 3 of your predictions.
That's 50%.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So you'll have to watch and see what it is.
Watch Casey and Patrick be the perfect pair. I will feel terrible. That was fun. We should do that every season before we watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we should do it before, but I also want to do the throw the sheet over the TV, have your own notebooks.
True.
The next season, I want to say I think I saw it was Austin.
Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let me switch the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah. You've made your predictions and now you'll have to watch and see if it well, I guess you'll have to watch and see which ones you were right about.
Yeah.
Some of them I will say you were extremely spot on with what happens between them.
Oh no.
Some of them it's the opposite of what you think.
Really?
So
I want to know so bad.
and the good thing is all the episodes are out, so you could technically just binge it and
I'll
know
do
what
it tomorrow
happens.
night.
The reunion is next week.
Okay, so if I
And
get
there's
caught up soon
some
enough,
like bombs being dropped right now, so
stay off social media.
try not to.
Got it.
But I am really, honestly, I think I'm more excited about the reunion than I am about the rest of the season. So
Makes sense. I mean, the reunion, I feel like you get the most authentic them too because there's not necessarily as much production,
yeah,
like cuts and stuff being made.
and I didn't realize how much time it was between filming the release and now this. I think it's been
Months.
no, I think it's been years.
Really?
Like if I remember correctly,
What?
this was filmed in 2024.
wow.
And now we're at the end of 2025 when it's coming out. So it
Wow.
might be like a year and a half, 2 years.
That's a lot of time.
And a lot has happened.
Yeah.
People are dropping pictures of things that they're seeing. I can't imagine being on a show like this, and I'm sure they can't talk about anything until it's over.
Oh yeah, you've signed
That's been
contracts
so
and stuff.
long.
Yeah.
You have to just be secretive about your life
That's
for
like The
years.
Bachelor too.
Is it really?
Well, I mean, it's not as far ahead, but it's close. Like,
That's true.
they're all pre-recorded, and then if they're with their person, they stay with them in like a completely unrelated location. Like I remember when Joey Graziday and Kelsey paired up after The Bachelor, they only figured out that she was the winner before the end of the season because they had both made a TikTok and it had a very similar, not even same angle, similar backyard because they were staying at
this
like an Airbnb
location
or something to stay away from like paparazzi and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine living like that.
It's weird. It's hard. And it's not what we're used to anymore because with social media, you put stuff up immediately. Like, I was like, I got to tell a couple people and then I got to put Dallas on the internet because Dallas needs to be seen. Like, it's just how we are. Right. So it's weird to be secretive. I admire people that do not feel the need to share everything, but it's also fun too.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
As long as it's good stuff.
It is. I like it. But with that, we've come to the end. Back to our routine.
14. All right. Angel number 14. Often interpreted as a message to focus on your intentions, stay grounded, and maintain a positive mindset, as it combines the energies of numbers 1 and 4. The number 1 signifies, oh my gosh, new beginnings and leadership, while number 4 represents stability, hard work, and practicality, suggesting that you should build a solid foundation for your new ventures. Overall, seeing angel number 14 is a positive sign for achieving goals through diligent effort and clear intentions.
Nice.
Yeah. Solid. A
reminder to be diligent and follow through.
But keep going because you will reap the benefits soon.
Nice.
Which I hope to see.
See ya.
All right. We'll see you around.